Whoa. Whoa! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, oh my God! Woo! Oh my! Wow! Woo! What's up, VC? This is Brad from H2Vinyl doing a contest video for Beth, B-Side Records. I think Beth, I think you're just doing a contest to do a contest. Way to go. I approve. I don't know. Love this contest idea. First person that I saw this, I saw Jeff Kempen's entry, and I saw Roy G BIV, and I'm like, Roy G BIV? Where, Roy G BIV? Where have I, how come I'm thinking of rainbows? Man, I have not heard that phrase Roy G BIV probably for 30, maybe 35 years. Oh my gosh, that brings back so many fun memories. Yeah, so Beth's contest is the color of the rainbow. And I've seen a few videos. I've seen some people's thumbnails. I almost said fingernails. Thumbnails of their video, and I see some of them holding up colored vinyl. So I'm going to guess that they went along the line of showing colored vinyl. I would like to go that as well. You said to make it as easy or as difficult as I can, whichever way you wanna go. And I have decided to try and make it difficult. And I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I can do colored vinyl, no problem. I've got that covered for all of them. It's the theme that I was hoping for. I kind of hedge on one or two of these, and that is I want to do soundtracks. Beth, I know you love soundtracks. This is my third contest video for you, for your channel. The first one was talking about Queen and other things as well. I forget what other questions there were. The second one was about The Shining. I loved that contest. That contest was awesome. And then this one, the colors of the rainbow. And way to go for all of your contest ideas. If you don't know Beth, I feel like everyone knows Beth. B-Side Records, check her out. Big Queen fan. Loves soundtracks, loves horror movies, loves horror movie soundtracks. Yeah, so here we go. We're going to go with this. We're going to go complete soundtracks. And then I'm also going to do a couple more different colored vinyl, but they have to do with rainbow and whatnot. So let's get into it. It's quite possibly one of my favorite movies of 2010. How do you like that? I have the Blu-ray over there, but this is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I saw your video where you showed the cover art, colors on the cover art. I think red, Cobra was your red. Well, Scott Pilgrim is my red record. This is a great movie. If you haven't seen this movie, this is a great movie, Beth. Kind of video game-ish. Kid loves playing video games, but he's also a member of a band. There's heartbreak, there's drama, there's 7 deadly boyfriends that you have to defeat. Trying to remember this. I know that there's a video game on this. There's also a graphic novel on this. I believe the graphic novel was first and then the movie, and then I think they made it into a video game. Captain America, the actor that plays Captain America, I don't remember the guy's name. He makes his appearance in this before he became Captain America. Am I saying? Yeah, I'm saying that right. Marvel movie. He makes his appearance in this. Funny thing is, he did the Human Torch for Fantastic Four. way before any of these movies, and that movie was horrible. One of my, like I said, one of my favorite movies of 2010. That stipulation. I apologize. I won't be doing needle drops in this video because my house we got done repiping the house. Not me. I had it done. And I had to pack up my turntable and all of my equipment because I didn't want to get drywall dust in that. So I haven't unpacked those things yet. I haven't even listened to my record store day vinyl. Do not, for anyone watching this, do not schedule repiping your house the day before record store day. I know you wanna, I know you wanna, don't do that. You're not that kind of person. Sorry, that was Letterman. I don't know why I pulled that one. So, red. There we go, red. This is one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, except for that I am not able to get very far in this game. And this is Battletoads, Battle Maniacs, in Battle Maniacs, that's right. And I got this album at Orlando Record Show back September 30th of last year, 2018. That was my first time meeting up with DJ High Noon, Tim. We've met up several times since then. We need to do it again. I was good. I was doing great until kind of pacing with Tim and, you know, the amount spent until we got to Triangle Vinyl's booth, and which is a store in Claremont. And we're good friends with the owner, Justin, and he brought jazz. I think it was jazz. It wasn't blues. It was jazz and soundtracks. And I just went crazy for the soundtracks. And this was one of them. Like it's Battletoads. Really great video game by Rare. Rare was the name of the producer. And they were exclusively for Nintendo until Microsoft bought them, and now they're exclusive to Microsoft. So the next color is orange, and this is the closest I could come to orange. So this one is one that I'm kind of hedging on. But you've got kind of a yellowish color blending into a red color, and in between there's orange. If that doesn't work, this kind of looks like Battletoads splattered on the highway. Weird. If that one doesn't work, we'll go with another. This is probably my second favorite Super Nintendo game, and that is Castlevania 4. This is released by Mondo. I know you're very familiar with Mondo, and this isn't orange either, and I'm going to take this one out because this is kind of difficult to see. But this, that might be orange. It also might be gold, but I think it's a bronze and gold type. It's beautiful. Bronze and gold type have the vinyl. I forget what that terminology is. Split vinyl. There you go. Split vinyl. Really love that soundtrack. Absolutely incredible soundtrack. I played the game just for the soundtrack sometimes. I'll put this back in here because that one's kind of rarity. One thing I do want to say, if you ever want to learn more about video game soundtracks on vinyl, I want you to check out a channel. He used to be called the Reginald Program. I mentioned him before. His name's Anthony. His channel is now called Anthony TRP. There we go, Anthony TRP. And he plays exclusive, video game vinyl. And I think that he collects exclusively video game vinyl. And so his channel is what I use to really glean what information. I talked with him on how he finds out about all of these releases, and I think he uses like every Tuesday after he gets off. I think he works third shift. He gets off work and he immediately scours like maybe 10 to 15 websites every Tuesday because they normally release things on Tuesday. Here I am. I mean, this could be misinformation, but here I am sharing all of his secrets on my channel. Sorry, Anthony. But one thing about video game vinyl is that if you miss out, it's kind of tough for you because I know, at least for me, it's tough for me because sometimes he shows something on his channel. I'm like, I want that. Not sold anymore. And guess what? It's $500 when it was originally $20 or $25. I've been burned like that. I haven't spent $500, but man, some of that stuff I really, really want. Going with orange again, just to cover my bases. This is not a soundtrack, but this is the Vinyl Me Please release of Wilco's debut album, AM, and it is on orange vinyl. So I am covering my bases, just that's not a soundtrack. Moving back into soundtracks again, video game soundtrack. And I don't think Anthony covered this one. I wasn't sure if I would get this. I love the game, but don't necessarily love the soundtrack. But I got this at the Orlando record store with Tim as well. And this is Metal Slug, which is made by SNK, who made the Neo Geo, which is the first and the only 24-bit arcade system and home console. It's kind of hedged the 24-bit. It had a 16-bit with an 8-bit coprocessor, and so they added that together. I might be boring you with with video game knowledge. I love that stuff, but not my favorite soundtrack from the Neo Geo realm and all that, but it's a run and gun type video game, ton of fun to play, and yeah, it is on yellow vinyl, bright yellow vinyl. Next color up, green, so Roy G BIV, green. This is from a group that I just recently saw this last weekend, well, not a couple days ago, but the Saturday before I traveled from Orlando to Atlanta, which was about a 6-hour drive to see a $15 concert. But I love these guys, and these I didn't know that they were from Atlanta, so it was kind of their hometown. Well, it was their hometown. And this is Bit Brigade. And Bit Brigade, I've shown before on my channel, they take Nintendo game music and they rock out to it. So they turn it into metal. And this is the Metroid soundtrack done with metal. And this is on kind of this green Metroid type vinyl. Yeah. Show that. It's really, really cool. I don't think the green is available anymore. They had copies for sale at their concert, but it was red. Really cool. I almost got it again just because, you know, you just want to support independent artists. But yeah, there's green. Bit Brigade again. And this is quite possibly my favorite Nintendo soundtrack, and this is the rock version of it. I played this on my channel before as well. And this is Bit Brigade's Mega Man 2, and this color is blue. So Roy G BIV, blue, and there's the blue vinyl. Again, great, awesome seeing them in concert. They are now recording, because this was the end of their tour. they were doing the Mega Man 3 tour, which is another great Nintendo game with a great soundtrack. And it's kind of fun because while they were kind of done playing Mega Man 3, they played Mega Man 2 as they were. It's really interesting how they do this, because they play the video game while they're playing the music for the video game. It's kind of meta, you know, it's kind of all inclusive. Really, really fun concert. They're now recording Mega Man 3 in the studio, and hope that's released soon. Definitely will be ordering that from them when it comes out. So the next one is Indigo, and I wasn't really sure what the color Indigo was, if it was deep purple or if it was, oh, deep purple. Hey, that's not a soundtrack, but still. Or if it was like a navy blue. The internet showed a navy blue, and I thought this was a purple record, but actually it's a very dark blue, so it worked out well for me. And this is Axum Verge. This is the first record that I saw on Anthony's channel, and knew nothing about this video game. Still have never played this video game, but I really like the music. It's kind of a almost like a doom metal ambiance type sound, and the vinyl is on. It's kind of hard to see. It does look purple, but it is kind of a navy blue, but a dark blue, with a little bit of like lighter blue and red splatter in that. It was really, really, they had two variants of this album. The first one I think either had 50 copies run or 100 copies run. It was like on a starburst or a sunburst orange. That's the one Anthony played, because, you know, he has to have all the limited stuff. I picked this one up later, and I think this had maybe a 500 copy run. But they have some of the game footage in here. Kind of reminds me of like Metroid. Sorry for the glare. Let's see if it focuses. But yeah, it was. I think this was released. The game was released, I think, in the. Was it really 2015? No, couldn't have been. Maybe 2012, maybe 2010, and it kind of has that retro 8-bit type look with it, which was very, very popular around that time. You know, the that 8-bit look in video games was coming back. All right, so last one is Violet Purple, and this is another favorite video game for the Super Nintendo. Soundtrack is phenomenal. I don't know if I'd like Castlevania 4 or this one more, and this is Contra 3 Alien Wars. This one's a slight cheat because technically there is no purple in this, but it's split vinyl, red and blue. Sorry, red and blue, there we go. And if you look closely, maybe there's some purple in there. I don't know. I might be. I don't think so. But I do have purple vinyl. It's not a soundtrack. And that is a fairly new album that I picked out just recently, like maybe, well, I haven't done a vinyl pickups for this year yet, so it was back in 2018, so maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And this is The Prodigy's newest album. What is the name of this? No Tourists. And this is on purple vinyl. I don't have very much purple vinyl. And so there it is. It looks a little maroonish, but it is purple. So there you go. Got that one covered as well. I wished it was a soundtrack, but can't win them all. But red and blue make purple, so kind of cheated there. Two more colors that I want to cover, and they both deal with rainbow. And when you add all the colors of the rainbow together, when dealing with light, you get white light. And so I'll show you some white vinyl. This is off of the Mr. Robot soundtrack, which is a television show on USA. I personally like it, and that's on white vinyl. Don't have very much white vinyl either. I have volume 1 and volume 2. This is volume 2. Volume 1 is also white vinyl. And I think I have some Christian rock that's on white vinyl as well. I got MXPX and then Poor Old Lou, which are on white vinyl. And then the last one that I would like to show for G BIV. They got some rainbow stuff as well. And, you know, the gold pot at the end of the rainbow. And this is from Bit Brigade again. I'm pretty much showing all of the albums that they've released on vinyl. And this is The Legend of Zelda. And this is on gold vinyl as well. This is a great rendition of all of their stuff is great. Support them. If you like rock, if you like video game chip tunes, they do a great job. You can get their stuff at their own record company called Hello Sir Records. And yeah, stuff is pretty inexpensive. You know, we're talking like 15, 20 bucks per album. All right, so you said bonus question is color of the rainbow or a rainbow within the vinyl or within the album art, or maybe even rainbow mentioned in a album title or song title. This is what I originally came up with. I don't know if you can see it, but on the cover, this is Ty Segall's Freedom Goblin, which is his 2018 album. This is a great album. Ty Segall, kind of psych rock, some glam rock in there as well, some indie rock. Oh man, I'm thinking of songs right now and they're just running through my head right now. This incredible album. But on the spine, they start with red and end with purple down here. I don't know if you can see that. If you can't see that, you can see this. The label has all of the colors of the rainbow on it. But I wanted to try and do a soundtrack. And I'm pretty sure someone has shown this. So I don't like showing something that other people show. But technically this is a soundtrack and it does have a rainbow. And this is Ghostbusters 2. Not a huge fan of the soundtrack. Oh, maybe I am. I don't know. It's been a really long time since I've listened to this. Anyway, it's on the MCA label, and MCA has that iconic rainbow in the cover, or in the label. And so, there it is. Beth, amazing contest. I love it. Absolutely love this contest. And so creative with all your contests, and I enjoy entering them. I hope you're enjoying all of the video entries. You have like probably 30 or 40 entries, so way to go. Great contest. And again, I may have missed this, but I don't think this is for any subscriber count or anything. I think you just wanted to hold a contest, and way to go. Love it. hope you're doing well. Yeah, hope you're also enjoying all of these videos and listening to great music. Everyone else, and listening to great Queen music and great soundtrack music. And so everyone else, hope you're listening to great music as well. And we will talk to you next time.